Hello, everyone. So, these are all the mangas I've collected for the past 2 decades. We'll start with the more recent ones I've purchased. So, first we have my Watakoi collection. So, let's just get this out of the way. So, we have my Watakoi collection. I have volumes 1 to 4. So, volumes 1. I've only read volume 1 of this series. So there's volume 2. I have been trying to complete this, so I should be completing it by next month, I believe. Volume 3, then we have volume 4. I've already back ordered volume 5, so I might be getting that early next month. Next, I have vol- volumes 1 and 2 of Blue Flag. So I enjoyed this so much. So I wanted to complete this hopefully by the end of this year or maybe early next year. So that's volume 1, and I have volume 2. I already back ordered volume 3 and 4 of this. So hopefully before the end of the year, I'll get my hands on this. This is Sweat and Soap. I have volumes 1 and 4. I bought these in Tanko Bonbon if I'm not mistaken. And I just ordered volumes 2 and 3 from Fully Booked online. So I'll get back to reading this again because I only read volume 1 and I enjoy it so far. So I can't wait to continue reading this. So next we have my lone volume of Ao Horror Ride. I've read this a long time ago when I was still in college or law school, I believe. And I actually was able to read Strobe Edge, the other work of the mangaka, and I enjoyed that so much as well. And I enjoyed this. I actually finished reading the whole thing, but I remember loving it so much, so I decided to collect it. So this is Ao Horror, right? I haven't read this actually. I'm waiting to get a hold of the other volumes before I start rereading it. Next, we have Orange. So I have the Orange Complete Collection, Volume 1. I loved it so much. It was quite emotional, and I can't wait to read Volume 2. I've actually ordered it on Happy Manga. I might get the second volume soon, maybe before the end of the year. Next, I have 7 Days. So this is my lone BL manga I have, and I've actually finished reading this a long time ago. I remember rereading it a few times, 2 or 3 times back then. So when I found it was available on Tanko Bonbon, I immediately purchased it. So this is a standalone manga. It has all chapters already. So I'm happy with this purchase. Next, I have 6 volumes of Spy Family. So I have start with volume 1, and I have volume 2, and yes, okay, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, and volume 6. So I'm waiting for volume 7 to arrive. Next, I have first volume of 20th Century Boys Perfect Edition. I remembered loving this manga so much. I read all of it actually, including 21st Century Boys in late 2000s. And I remember at the time, I already hailed this as the best shonen manga as far as the ones I've already read. And I sort of forgot most of what happened here, so that's why I want to collect it and begin reading the whole series again. and get into it, you know? So that's volume one of 20th Century Boys. I want to complete this. Third volume of Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Edition. I love the book, the hardcover version. I love the spine. I love the color. Yes, I don't know why I only have volume three. I tried to get volumes one and two when I ordered this. So I wish to get the rest of the volumes. The final volume of this version has just been released, so I wish to get a hold of everything if I have the chance, the money. So next, I have 10 volumes of Yona of the Dawn. So back in 2020, I decided to start collecting again because I've been collecting manga on and off because I would be more interested in other things or life just gets in the way. So when I was looking for manga that I wanted to read and actually particularly love reading shoujo mangas in general, but I love watching shonen anime. So I read the synopsis for Yona of the Dawn. It was very interesting, so I decided to purchase the first six volumes at that time. That was in the middle of 2020, but because of the COVID, I only got these in January of 2021. So I have volumes one, volume two, volume three, volume four, volume five, volume six, volume seven, volume 8, volume 9, I'm sorry, volume 32, and volume 34. I actually got volumes 7 and 8 early in 2021, but then I forgot about collecting it. So now I'm having a hard time getting the rest of the earlier volumes. So fortunately, they're about to be reprinted. So I'm waiting on those. So next, I have Skip Beat. So I have 5 volumes of Skip Beat. It's volumes 1, 2, 3, 15, and 16. Volumes 1, 15, and 16, which you can really see how old these 3 volumes are compared to the recent purchases, volumes 2 and 3. I bought this in 2008 or 9 and fully booked in Ayala. I remembered loving Skip Beat so much. I watched the first episode of the anime, then I just loved it so much and got very interested. So I found out that it was based on a manga and I started reading the manga. I never got back to watching it. So yeah, and I remembered enjoying it so much, but I've only re- got updated probably up until 2012. So I think I'm only halfway. So I really want to read this series again and get updated. So that's why I purchased volumes 2 and 3. Fortunately, they are available. So yeah, that's volume 1, 2, 3, 15, and 16. We have Hot Gimmick. I bought these 3 individual volumes in 2008 and 9 or 9, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty cliche, very what the things you nothing really stood out, but I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. So I would love to complete collecting this. I've actually finished reading the whole thing online, but these, particularly the individual volumes, are now out of print if I'm not mistaken. There are omnibus editions for the manga, which I may consider buying, or I might try to still get a hold of the individual volumes on eBay or something. So next, we're down to my older mangas. I have Land of the Blindfolded volumes 1 to 4. These were published by Chuangi Manga, and I think they are no longer around. Or if I recall, they probably were bought off by some other publisher, but I'm not sure anymore. The company was based in Singapore. Yeah. So I actually enjoyed reading this manga, Land of the Blindfolded. I'm not sure if this is being published by another publisher, but it would be nice if I get to complete this. I actually remembered completing reading the manga online. I enjoyed it so much. It was quite emotional, and yeah. So these manga is being printed in a different kind of paper, a little bit glossy. It doesn't really yellow, as you can see. There's still some dust, but yeah. So they still look good as new. Fine, you know. Next, I have these 7 volumes of Never Give Up by Tokyo Pop. So I have volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there are more than 10 volumes of this out there, but only until volume 8 was released by Tokyo Pop, and that was it. Because I couldn't find volume 9 online anymore. So I think they stopped printing these. Actually got these online. I asked my ex to buy this for me before he got back to the Philippines. Yeah. So that's it. And I have these old mangas I got here in the Philippines. And I have Ragnarok volumes 5 to 10. I actually had all of the volumes. Volumes 1 to 4 were never returned to me. Someone borrowed it. So that's volume 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The story is very interesting. I love the art, and it's just unfortunate that the artist or author has not picked this up and probably do not have any plans to continue it. But this I highly recommend. But yeah, I don't see this being finished anytime soon. I have these slam dunk mangas. These were published by Chwangi Publishing, but I really doubt if these were legit because I only got this honestly for 80, 85 pesos. The later volumes were being sold at 95 pesos. So I remembered getting a hold of everything that was released in our bookstore here. Yeah, so I love Slam Dunk so much. I might consider buying the Viz Media ones, but it's not in my priority considering I have these. So yeah. I can't wait for the movie to come out, by the way. Should be later this year. And I have these random mangas, really, I just bought because they were around. It's hard to come by, the mangas here in the Philippines, especially back in the early 2000s. There were barely any mangas, at least in where I live. So I didn't live in Manila. So there's this Japanese manga I got. It's about a rhythmic gymnast. I was a rhythmic gymnast when I was younger, and I love the art. It's a very, you know, classic art style of mangas from the old days. And there are certain poses here by gymnasts, and it looks so nice, like that. See? And yeah, these were just random Japanese mangas I got. I also have Clover. This is very dusty. I have a Gensomadin Sayuki. I don't know what this is. Cluster. And that would be all.